How many fucking people made this game? Sleepytime, Mike? Yeah, I'm kind of sleepy. Still adapting to the meds, but I have foods and I'm waiting for it to be a bit later so I can go to sleeps. But yeah, Maximum Carnage. This is my favorite Spider-Man game. And honestly, my favorite Spider-Man comic. And like, this fucking theme is awesome. Listen to that guitar. I don't know who half of these fucking superheroes are, but yeah, Marvel. Oh yeah, ever remember the Morbius movie? I loved it when he came out and said it's Morbin time. That was my favorite part. God damn, Captain America had thighs that won't quit there. Did you see that? My day got me McDonald's. Hell yeah. Morbius is in this game. Deathlock's in this game. Who the fuck is Deathlock? I'm also super not familiar with when there was a demo goblin in the Spider-Man universe, besides this one comic. I actually have this comic. It's on my shelf over there. But you can't see me pointing to it, so I'm not quite sure why I did it. But here we are. But all of these scenes from the game, like these, are actually panels from the comic that I have on my... I have to stop pointing. You guys can't see it. Ravencroft, a maximum security institution devoted to the study and incarceration of fucking crazy people, I guess. I sincerely hope, Officer Resnick, that I can somehow return the courtesy you've shown me by slaughtering you quickly and with minimal agony. Well, like, no, it was a demo goblin. Like, they have a hobgoblin, and they had a green goblin, but when the fuck was our demo goblin? In your dream, sicko. You should have listened, guys. I warned you! Kind of reminds me of the beginning of Arkham Asylum. There really is a monster hiding within me. Hey, Resnick, remember how I said I'd go easy on you? Hey, Resnick, have you ever seen, Commando? I lied! You should never trust a raving lunatic. So I kind of like this whole game as like a concept here, where Carnage is just so fucking insane and so crazy that his exact presence starts turning normal people into just like mindless, crazy killers. Like, that's how much of a threat he is, and I love that as a concept. Come on, fellas, put a little more life into it. I need the practice. Spider-Man and Venom are bound to come after me when they learn of my escape. What exactly do you want them to do to you exactly? You have an axe for a hand currently. Must I play it smart and go after them? Keep fighting. Make mine mayhem. Huh? What kind of nutcase would egg me on? I also don't believe this character is in any other comics, but maybe she is. I don't know. Is anyone familiar with Shriek? Besides the Shriek that appeared in the Venom movie, which we don't talk about because the Carnage was... The Carnage movie was really bad. Like, I like Woody Harrelson just fine. He should not have been Carnage. You know who Carnage should have been? He should have been the guy who, he played the Joker in Gotham, and, like, he's Cal Kestis in Star Wars, in, like, Last Order. That's the guy, that actor, I can't remember his name, he's also in Shameless. He should have been Carnage. He would have been fucking amazing. Hey, look, Spider-Man. Oh, wait, that's evil Spider-Man. That's Demo Goblin. Who, or not Demo Goblin, that's Doppelganger. And also, who? Like, who the fuck is Doppelganger? That just looks like the alternate reality Spider-Man that couldn't control his fucking mutation disease from the anime. Like, when was that a thing? I swear, the fucking Maximum Carnage comic is just like so far removed from like so much canon that I know of that I don't know. Anyway, here's Spider-Man, actual Spider-Man. He's in a bubble right now. Every enemy I defeat always seems to... That's because you don't kill your enemies. Like, Were you thinking that prison would actually rehabilitate people? Because I hate to break it to you, while that might have been the initial idea of what prison was, it's fucking not that anymore. Jail has been so underfunded and so overcrowded for so long, it hasn't rehabilitated shit in decades. Anyway, here's Spider-Man. He can punch. He can jump. He can jump kick. He can get his leg really high over his head. He can web. Goo! He can shield. And he can web sling. Whee! Oh. Anyway, we're gonna beat people up. There's Mike. There's Billy. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Billy. Bye, Steve. Bye, Alex. I love that this game actually gives you fucking names for the people you're beating the shit out of. I don't know why, but it makes me laugh. Oh yeah, and there's also, they ran out of names really fast. This is already the second Mike we're beating up. And the second Billy. And it's not even like that these are the only names we're gonna see. They have other names, it's just for some reason they only assign certain names to certain character models. Oh, so the fucking power hit that pops up, I guess I should explain that. And you start inflicting enough combo, and you start like hitting things fast enough, your HP bar will start to flash. And if you continue to mash it, you will eventually just do like basically a one-hit KO on somebody. Fuck that garbage can, I guess. Oh yeah, I can also stick to walls. Look at my butt. Actually, this is kind of funny though. If you do stick to a wall, the enemies have no way to knock you down, so they just kind of like look at you. Like, bro, this game doesn't continue unless you come down here and fight me. I don't know. There's just like a lot to like about this game. I really like this game. Then right, then left, then right, then left, then right. Okay. Oh, also the music for this game fucking kicks ass. Oh yeah. Okay, so if you can get people with the forward A web sling, when there's someone on both sides of you, you will drag them together and it's basically an instant kill. And it is so fucking satisfying to do. But it's also really hard to line up, so it usually only happens when I'm not trying to. Still, it's really satisfying. That's also like my fifth mic. All right, so if we crawl up here, we stick to the wall, you will see there's a Spider-Man. It's a one-up. Also, look at that shimmy. You gotta shimmy, and you gotta shake, you gotta shimmy, and you gotta shake. Shake, 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 shake. Fuck you, Brett. Was that guy's name Kin? Well, I know what weapon would work on him in Bloodborne. All right, first boss time, and we're gonna hit one of them with paper. No, Kin, K-I-N. Oh yeah, and the first boss, women. Spider-Man is an equal opportunity ass beater. Ah, that's their special. They hair whip you. They whip their hair, well, only forward, but it hurts. Now, we do have one other move I haven't shown off yet, and if you hit the jump and the attack button at the same time, you do a special, which consumes a bit of your health, but it does a lot of damage, and it hits in an arc. Also, I think I killed the other one, so now I just have... Well, she's mine now. Bye. And when you only have one boss left, you can just do this repeatedly, and there's fuck all they can do about it. So, this fight is already over. And that's level 1. Yay. Fighting accuracy, 67%. Yeah, I don't care about that. climb. Let's go. And this is the level that people usually quit the game at, because this level confuses the shit out of people when they don't know what they're doing. But it's your spider sense. You follow what the arrows are telling you to do for spider sense to dodge the lightning. And as you do that, Doppelganger will try to stop you. And then we wait. Okay, we want to go this way first. Okay, we stay over here. And then we go over this way. We go up, and we're there. It's like the only level that Spider Sense plays a part in, but it is cool that it's there. Now there's a continue hidden on this rooftop. Let's get that. Y'all ready to hoe down? Listen to that music. Fuck off. Continue. All right, come here. Gotcha. Ah! Now, if you're not good at the game, you can just jump off the roof and end that level instantly. But since I always go for the continue, I just throw the water tower at Doppelganger and it's an instant win. Hi, honey, I'm back. Meanwhile, in the offices of the Daily Bugle. Oh, didn't realize it was waiting for me to click a button. Can you guess who's going to help me go on a Venom hunt? Here's a clue. He's turning a sickly shade of green right before my eyes. The future is rather bleak for Jonah Jameson, and it's about to get much worse. It's a miracle. Ribs killing me. If ambitious punks don't do it first. Also, in weird continuity for an LJN game, this level actually starts with you falling off the roof. Like what happened at the end of the last level. Which is weird. Usually LJN doesn't get little details like that right. They're not a very good company. But I would say this is one of their best games, so. I think there's 2 secrets I can grab out of this level. Oh yeah, and also, this game loves to start making regular bosses into, like just random enemies after a while. That's even the same name of the first boss. What will you do? I'm on the dumpster now. All right, you fuck. How many mics have you defeated so far? I stopped counting. Oh god, can you imagine getting hit by a dumpster from Spider-Man of all people? So if you go up here, crawl over here, there's some health, and a 1-up. And if we wait, yep, there's everyone else. Also, it's weird, because if you move with the screen transition, Spider-Man suddenly gains a little burst of speed. So it looks really weird. Look at it, look at it. Sorry. Bye, Linda. Oh! I think I did like a fucking slide kick on me. Also, I don't know why women are the only ones capable of blocking right now, but none of the guys do. In fact, there's only one other enemy in the game that I can think of that blocks. Although, to be fair, in beat-em-ups, blocking enemies are the worst. It's actually one of the reasons why when you play Turtles in Time, you don't want to play on hard, because it adds the ability for foot soldiers to block, and it's so frustrating. Smarter fighting tactics. It's just playing a part into it. It's like, oh, women, they're smarter. They would actually block an attack from Spider-Man. Now a guy, he's gonna take that punch. So if you go over here and climb this wall specifically, there's another continue. Oh, and if you're wondering why I never use the block, I basically never have a reason to. I can't think of any attacks in the game that I physically need to block. Fuck you, Jita. Hey! Alright, I believe it's boss time. So this boss is weird. This boss keeps going until they kill you. It starts off, it's introducing the new enemy type, which is the fat guy. Which is easy because you can just do this indefinitely. And eventually you'll kill him. But if you take too much damage or they knock you out once, the fight is over. But because you can do that repeatedly, there's nothing stopping you from just spamming it. But you gotta be careful because if they hit you with the blackjack too many times, you will lose for it. And when there's two of them, it's a lot fucking harder to keep them corralled like this. So I'd usually just do this until they start trying to do that. Yeah, the double hit is insanely satisfying. Oh, that guy's name is McDuff. Ah, I got knocked out. That's fine. I got a 1-up off of killing the first one. The more of those you can kill, the more bonuses you get. I believe one of them can drop a continue, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, this is Cloak and Dagger. I'm not super familiar with Cloak and Dagger, but Cloak is one of the best characters in this game. Not because of his character, not because of his story, because of his ability, and we'll get to that soon. Spider-Man still needs our help, Cloak. Is he? I don't know yet, Cloak. Just take us home. I'm not super familiar with these characters. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. All right, so they take you here and they kind of drop you off. Unfortunately, this boss fight sucks because it's 2-on-1. And Doppelganger can just tackle you through your combos. And the whole time, Shriek will keep blasting you with lightning. And if you combo her too hard, she just... Oh, yep, see, you can also just interrupt. If you combo her too hard, she will lightning blast straight up and you get knocked out from it. So she's a bitch to fight. Okay, we got him. We actually got him a lot easier than I thought we would. You also cannot web sling Doppelganger. Ah! So I have the actual comic for this, and I still don't know what word that is. I think it's Tanoe, which, if I had to guess, is Cloak's name. I believe the implication is that Carnage just stabbed her there. When she dodged, it actually hit. I think. I'm not sure. Also, you might be wondering why this game is called Spider-Man and Venom versus Maximum Carnage. Edward Brock, a man whose casual attire holds a startling secret. It's alive. You, Carnage, we thought we were done with you, but we've come back to make sure that this time... Carnage! Brock's alien costume, the symbiote, Venom, shares his thoughts, his feelings, and right now, their mind pool is a jumble of hatred, disgust, and rage. So, while I said earlier that I didn't care for the Carnage movie specifically, I do think that Tom Hardy did a great job playing Eddie Brock and Venom. And I kind of wish those movies had been rated R instead of PG-13, because I think they could have done a lot more with it. But Venom was still entertaining. I can say that. So, here's the fun part, and also the first trick of the game. You're actually allowed to pick whoever you want to play, and every couple of levels you'll be allowed to switch again. And in parts, this does change the story, which is weird. Again, another thing that LJN would not be known for. In fact, if you pick Venom right now, you go through another beat-em-up stage, which is considerably harder than what Spider-Man has to do. However, if you pick Spider-Man, which we're going to do, well, I'll show you why. But we're gonna select Spider-Man for right now. You go to a chase scene instead, the only level of its kind in this game, where you have to chase Demo Goblin. Just keep web slinging for a bit until your spider sense kicks in. and kick him off. Times Square. Now, the reason we came to this stage is 1, it skips the beat 'em up part, and 2, it goes right into a boss fight, and 3, if you go to the middle of this stage, web sling up, and hit the middle of the stage, you will pick up a cloak item. Now, all those other characters that said at the very beginning, where it's like featuring these characters, those characters are all summons. Also, Demogoblin's a bitch because he counter hits you on every fucking hit you throw. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna kick him. Fuck him. There we go. So the summons all function differently. Each and every one of them has a different effect, and Cloaks is, in my opinion, one of the best. Because what it does is it kills every enemy on screen. That's it. If there's a non-boss enemy on screen, it just kills them. Peter, I think it's Venom. So much for sleep. Yeah, so what you didn't see was Brock going through a very hard beat-em-up stage full of enemies and then having to fight, I believe, Shriek, Carnage, and Doppelganger all by himself. And he gets his ass kicked. And around this time, what to hit next? There's so many targets. A problem I myself share. But by following my ex-partner, the Doppelganger, I found my next victims. Ah, you wanna hurt people? Why didn't you say so? All you gotta do is join us. Demogoblin is the second most annoying boss in the game, and you have to fight him repeatedly. I'm not here to fight you, Venom. I want what you want. I've come to help put Carnage in a body bag. What, alone? No. Thank you, Tyler, for the follow. I hope you're doing well. All right. Now we get to switch characters again if we want, and this time I'm actually going to because I want to show off Venom. Plus, the next fight is pretty tough. Now, Venom is way slower than Spider-Man is, throwing punches. However, he's also much stronger. He can kill the regular low-level goon guys in basically one combo. His power hit, you know, like that roundhouse that Spider-Man does that just fucking decimates? His is also way better, because his is a ground pound that hits everybody on screen. Downside, his grab sucks. His grab actually slows him down even more and allows him to get hit. It's because he takes so long to pick them up that it really fucks him over. I believe. Oh, yeah, also, when you're climbing, you're like, it's another slow climb, but also look at how he poses on the wall. Meh. 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 Also, there's a Venom life up here. Grab that. Also, I love the pose when he's about ready to throw. Oh. Rude. Fuck you, Paul. I was having fun with that. Yes, one is the strong and one is the fast guy. He's posing there, menacingly. That guy's name was just Jock. Also, where do these guys get the ups from? Like, they're huge. They weigh more than anybody else. How do they get the ups like that? Power hit. Oh, also, Spider-Man had like a shield. Venom's got like this, I guess it's part of his symbiote. I don't know. Also, this doesn't, even though it's making the sound that he's getting hurt, it doesn't do damage. This does no damage. Is it right here? No. I'm a completely unknown person. That's full of shit. Okay, well, maybe if you were trying to be unknown, Xavier, you wouldn't have used the same emote you've entered the chat in with every single fucking time you've ever been here. That guy's name is Giggsy. Oh. You remember how I said before that there was only one other enemy besides women who block your punches in this game? Meet the other one. Nerds with umbrellas. I think they're accountants. Yeah, he lost a bet and had to change his name. Anyway, how do I do this again? What button is it? It's not X. Is it L? Is it R? It's R. So, we're gonna use Cloak, because fuck these guys. And we win the fight. Because I hate fighting them. It's honestly, it's a good use of Cloak in my opinion. And this is where Spider-Man starts losing his fucking mind because every random citizen is starting to attack him. You want to act like animals? I'll treat you like animals. From this moment on, you'll get no mercy from Spider-Man. Ruthless monster almost made that man, Cloak. Exactly where Venom wants him, Cat. Also, okay, I don't think Venom would want him after seeing the movie, that's for sure. The Deep, New York's newest celebrity-owned nightclub, where media heroes come to share the spotlights. But where there are heroes, there are always villains. So this is a big old boss jamboree here, but what we want to do first is go to the right and get a 1-up. And as you're fighting through this, be aware that some of these enemies will start dropping items for you, like other summons. Venom is so slow, I'm not used to fighting as him. I usually play as Spider-Man. Come here, Kyle. There we go. That Kyle dropped 2 cloaks. As if. And, even better, we now pick up a better one for boss fights right here where we get Black Cat. And if we use L, we can switch between them. But first, let's get the fight going. So Black Cat is decidedly less useful in general. She's only a damage and a small stun. But she is good for when you start getting overwhelmed because she'll knock them down and deal damage. There we go. Get that fucker out of here. I could fight Shriek. Yep. God, that fight is a bitch when you're slow. I'm gonna switch back to Spider-Man as soon as I can. In Brooklyn, at the ruined orphanage where Carnage grew up, the Black Cat's patience comes to an end. Okay, Spider, coming here was your idea, so what now? Carnage believes that violence is the ultimate freedom, and now he has Shriek on and the rest on his side. There may be no stopping him. Not only that, but normal people are starting to be drawn into violence, letting their basic instincts take over. This insanity must be cut off its roots before it spreads. It is spreading, Cloak, that's the problem. Carnage began as a spawn of our symbiotic costume, and may still possess the same vulnerabilities, and we always found Reed Richards' sonic gun rather unpleasant. Fire hurts you too, doesn't it? So when we go to the Fantastic Four for the sonic gun, we can recruit the Human Torch. Oh, bad timing. Fantastic Four are out of town, but Firestar may be a good substitute. I don't know who Firestar is. Like, that's a hero that comes out of fucking nowhere. I have no idea who she is. I'll go. my teleportation abilities, I can search for her quicker than any of you. Hey, doesn't Cloak need Dagger to help him teleport? But she's gone? Again, I don't know what they were trying to get there. All right, I hate this level. This level sucks. We need that Sonic gun. We better split up. And I'm still stuck playing as Venom for a while longer. Oh, I had to show him off, though. All right, we got to fight through Fantastic Four defenses to get to the Sonic gun. They are satisfying to punch, though, I will say that. They are annoying, though, because they'll try to circle around you and shoot you in the back repeatedly. So you got to be careful about that. And Venom doesn't turn the best. He kind of handles like a shopping cart sometimes. But the good thing about coming back here is there's an extra continue. And Venom specifically can one-shot or one combo the Mark 1 and Mark 2s. It's the Mark 3s he can't. So he does do a better job of fighting the robots specifically than Spider-Man does. But there's a part that's going to be more of a bitch to, coming up. Frustrating. All right, here's the part that's going to annoy the crap out of me. There are two levels that always bother me. This is the first one. Let's go. So we walk, we're walking, and this. We have to go through these. And Venom is not fast enough to just run through them unless you get lucky. So you gotta kind of time it. And if you don't, you can take a lot of damage really fast as you're trying to get through it. Okay, there. And then we have to fight the fucking boss, which is also a bitch. Because you gotta fight it slowly, or he counters you. And if Venom hits him too many times in a row, he knocks him slightly back, which then immediately gets him counter hit. The rule of thumb is 3. You want to hit him 3 times in quick succession to jump back on the wall. Otherwise, he just fucking wails on you. And then he does this little hoppy thing, which, as you might imagine, makes fighting him very slow. Because you have to let him do it over and over and over again. Okay, there. We broke his shield, at least. I don't know why they programmed this robot to do little hoppy hops while fighting you. It's weird. And he's not doing it because I'm on the wall. He does it regardless because he can do stun damage when he lands. And I don't know if it's going to do it, but there's also one last little middle finger this boss will do. Okay, if you're too close to it when you knock it down, it does damage when it dies. We found the gun. Let's go find Carnage. Whoop. Now, I'm a little bit unclear on what the plan on this one was, but I'll explain this in a moment. Will you stop doing that? Count your blessings, Spider-Man. Seeing Cloak teleport is one thing. Going with him is downright spooky. Oh, Firestar. Okay, woman with firepower, I guess. What? Spider-Man? Glad you could join us, Jameson, but you won't like us what we have to say. We need you to help us set a trap. Hey, pal! Finished with that paper yet? Nerd. Alright, so whoever you're playing as, if you start over here and jump up, you get the other character, right? And what that does is it gets you 2 uses of the Sonic gun that we just stole. However... Oh god, I fucking hate Demo Goblin. Oh, right, and at some point they recruited this asshole named Carrion, who sucks and will just fly around draining your fucking health. And the only way to hit him is with a jump kick. And you have to jump kick twice for it to trigger. And I don't know why that is. But it's really fucking annoying. I hate fighting this guy. This is the most annoying boss in the game. That's what I was alluding to earlier. And now I gotta fight Shriek. And I need to get Spider-Man ready because right after this Carnage shows up. And he drains your health fast, too. And like, if you could hit him once, it'd be one thing, but you have to jump kick twice to knock him down. And it has to be in quick succession, too, apparently. There. There. Fuck off, Carrion. And then after that, Carnage shows up, and you just hit him with the gun. And he takes, like, all of the damage from it. And he gets knocked down to 1. Then all you have to do is hit him once. Save the Spider-Man / Venom summon. Because it instantly one-shots Carnage down to 1 HP. And now, the second level that annoys me in this game, Prospect Park. Because this level is long. But, at the start of it, we get a Morbius item. So we can actually make its Morbin time. I'll show you what he does shortly here. There's also a lot of times where this game will start hiding shit very high up in the level, starting from this point. The boss fight in particular of this stage has so much shit hidden high up that you actually have to do some manipulation to get it. It's weird. So how you get extra height is you start from a standing position like this, and you swing up as high as you can. Also, we're presented with a lovely image of Venom's junk right here, so you can check out the package deal. So you go up here, and you swing as far as you can, and then you immediately hold up and keep web slinging as much as you can. And you will very slowly gain height as you go. It is not easy to do, and I hate it, but there are a lot of items hidden in the boss room for that, so it's worth doing. Double smash. I gotta make sure I'm checking for items because they like to hide shit in the background. All right. Up. Oh, nope, I fucked it up. 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 Fuck. I think this is the boss area anyway, so it's fine. I was just trying to practice. So there's actually 2 bosses in this stage, weirdly enough. Well, 2 boss stages for this. This is the first one here, where we're gonna have to go through effectively a gauntlet of enemies, which we're getting to momentarily, and then there's an actual proper boss fight. There we go. That's what I was looking for. There was a continue up there. Fucking hate fucking umbrella fucking holding motherfuckers. Wait, that guy's name was Pete Scott. That's not a name. That guy's name was Ed Shirt. Also not a name. All right, so the first boss is every boss up until this point. So we gotta refight Lizzie and Jita again. Luckily, Venom does do a lot more damage to them, and we've been fighting them long enough that I know their patterns. All right, and then we immediately have to go into, oh God. Death from above, apparently. Elmo and Ron. This is actually not a bad place to have Black Cat ready since she's the weakest of your summons. I guess summons is a weird way to word it. It's probably closer to assists. How do you get ups like that? It doesn't make sense. All right, and then we've got fucking, I think this is Dr. J. Yeah, Dr. J and Big Don. What a name, huh? Big Don. Oh yeah, and because they've got that fucking parasol, they can hit you from a lot farther than you're expecting. So the easiest way to fight them is to knock them down and move back, so they can't do their little bullshit lunge. And then finally, 4 guys. What does Morbius do? He either does one of 2 things. He either comes in and does a bunch of slashes and stuns, or he will fly overhead and all enemies will stop and stare at him so you can attack them freely. Also, once these guys get red coats, they become a lot scarier because they all have guns. If you give them long enough, they'll pull out guns and shoot you. Oh no, I needed that heart! Oh, it froze me as soon as the level ended. That's okay, I can grab a heart in the boss fight. And in case you thought that wasn't bad enough, that's not the whole level. Because now we gotta do this, where we're fighting these assholes again. Get him, cat. Ow. And all of the best items are up in the air. At least I got a heart up there. Oh, that's another heart. All right, now worst about taking out her is who's left. These 2 together fucking suck. Get in here, Morbius. Okay, well, that wasn't who I meant to summon anyway, but fucking fat lot of good that did. Piss off! Oh, I hate him. I hate them so much. And you can't knock him off his stupid glider unless you get really lucky with hitting him. And with this fucker constantly harassing you, it's not easy. Ah. There. Fucking dick. All right. And of course, if you don't act fast enough, he will absolutely... There we go. I got Deathlock. That's what I was looking for. He will absolutely just get back on it and go again. Because he's a bitch. Fuck, Spider-Man like kicks better than him. Thankfully, Venom... No, 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 no. And, since I don't want to waste my last... Oh, I got knocked out. I thought I could beat him. That's fine. I was going to use Firestar on him to blast him, but this works too. Firestar tries to shut out Carnage's screams. Venom's twisted urgings. The part of her truest part won't let her take a human life. Oh, that's right. Yeah, in the comics, Firestar is blasting Carnage to death here, and she stops because she doesn't want to kill him. She doesn't want to murder. But, like, she absolutely could have killed him at this point. And Venom is yelling at her to do it. Spider-Man, we have voice to that deep truth. Firestar, stop. She pulls back. Stop? What did you do? Stop myself from making the biggest mistake of my life. Not really. Killing Carnage would have saved a lot of people. Oh, you made a mistake, all right. Because now you've got Carnage and us out for your hide. Venom, no. The cow. We don't know why we thought we could work with you. You're too soft, you'll never be like us. Best news I've heard all day. Kafroom, we hate you. Aww. They're having a spat. Come on, Shriek, let's take Venom and his little son. Oh yeah, and then we miss a whole bunch of stuff where they beat up Venom. The game skips a lot of the comic. But they also stole the sonic gun, which blows. And then Spider-Man just randomly finds Captain America. How about a hand, son? You look like you could use it. All right, now to not use Venom anymore because I want to be fast. Let's go beat up cops. Okay, hold on. Just came in to say your profile picture sucks and all that sick stream. Please like, subscribe to my channel, especially if you're a Pegasus Night lover like me. God bless. What? That's definitely a way to make an introduction. I feel like that's a gag. I feel like that's a troll. Anyway, I'm gonna beat up cops. I believe Venom has another stage you can go to at this juncture, but I usually have Spider-Man back by this point, so I don't fully recall. Oh, also the cops can shoot each other, which is really funny to me. See? Also, there's like 4 different models for fucking cop enemies, which is weirdly detailed. Dark. Where are you? I know you're back there somewhere. Dave Lee, that's 2 names. Muzza, that's not a name. It takes so long to fight. Stippy. That's not a name. Stippy. There we go. Dio. You thought you were facing the normal police officer, but it was me, Dio. Smillers, that's close to a name. They really did just stop trying. Johnny T. Johnny Tyler. Listen, either get on screen and fight me or just fucking go and run away. I don't care which. Out. God, I love that. It's so satisfying. Okay, that guy's name, that cop's name is Crispy. The cop's name is Crispy. He is a donut. He's dead. T-Man, not a name. SSL, that's an abbreviation, I think. Wait, was that guy's name Cheetah Man? Cheat him. Zorak, definitely not a name. Unless you're part of the Brack Show. You know what? Have one of these. There you go. I know there's a cop hiding in there. Get out here. Dirty. I think that's supposed to be Iron Fist beside Captain America there, but he's got a very tall collar if so. Oh. Yeah, we should probably go stop that. Seems like a problem. Manhattan Rooftop. I think this is the last level you have to fight Shriek in. I think after that she's dead. Also, there should be... Where is it? I thought there was a summon you could pick up in here. Nope, I guess not. Alright. It's getting sick of getting comboed, so fuck that. Oh, there we go. There's an Iron Fist. Which you'd think would probably be something that does damage, right? But no. Oh, well, fucking little late there, pal. He shows up and fully heals you. Also, can we take a moment to appreciate that dude's name who I just punched out was named Sushi? And he is not a fish. Bitch. Oh no, she got away. She does still have one more level. You can tell when they're done because they don't escape after that. I think this is where we get Captain America. There he is. Get him, Cap. Yeah, he's not very good. he's not very good. Oh, Deathlock. You want some of this? Bang, 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 bang. Oh god, no, not again, not this asshole. Please be on screen. Ah, I was hoping I could get the fucking Demo Goblin. God damn it, I cannot remember his fucking name half the time. There. Alright, where's Carrion? I know he's here. Good. Die. Fucking prick. I hate that guy. Oh, also, if you've been, like, not using your assists throughout the game, this is where you just get to go nuts with them and start having fun. Also, it's where you get access to Cloak. Or not Cloak, sorry. You get access to Dagger for the first time. Yeah, see, sometimes Morbius doesn't do anything. He just shows up and fucking does that. But again, this is just where you just start having fun with all of your assists and using them willy-nilly. And the good thing is when you use the instant kill ones like Cloak, you don't lose the items. There's no downside to it. I love it when they shoot each other. It's so dumb that they actually gave the bullets collision for their own allies. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. Did she just start headbanging? Oh, that's right. There is another move I haven't shown off that I should have been using. If you tap the A button instead of holding it, you can temporarily web them up, but like, it's so ineffective that I never use it because it wears off so fast. Oh, and also in case you were thinking that we were fucking done fighting those assholes, here they are again. Okay, I don't know why I keep trying to rely on Morbius for anything. It's not a good idea. I was trying to get to Iron Fist. I was definitely not trying to get to Captain America there. Shoot! Shoots! I don't want him around anymore. I honestly can't tell. I think it's a troll. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Thank you. No, no, no. All right, where's my other? There he is. Bam! All right, now it's just me and you, fucking douchebag. That's it. That's all the lack he's dealt with. The end. Or is it? Venom, what happened? Carnage was ours, and you stole him from us. Oh, look at that. We beat the game, guys. We beat the game, and that's why this is continuing to go. Look at that. Look at all those amazing people who worked on this game. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Aren't you happy we beat the game? Oh, no. Yep, and now we gotta beat Carnage with no summons, but we can switch between Venom and Spider-Man at will, which I think is a cool little idea. Unfortunately, Carnage is kind of a bitch and will randomly make himself invulnerable to attack and also deal a shit ton of damage to you at the same time. And all of his fucking extendo attacks have a hitbox on the return trip too. Now, the good thing is the Spider-Man and Venom do not share a health bar, so you do technically have 2 health bars, which is good. Unfortunately, half of your fucking moves don't work on him. You can't web him. If he does that fucking thing where he jumps into the air and, like, fucking web slings, you can't hurt him. And he can hurt you. He has a hitbox. There we go. But we're not done yet. There's still one more fight. Back at the Ruin Boys' home where Carnage first started. Yeah, it's a destroyed orphanage that Carnage, I believe, burned down. Or Cassidy, I guess, burned down. Considering I think he did it before he got Carnage. Oh, love those rapid combos sometimes. Yep. Oh yeah, if you look into the fucking backstory for Cassidy, it's fucked. Like, there's a reason why Death Battle made him fight the, oh, what was her name? Lucy? From Elfenlied? Fuck. Well, it's okay. We've been amassing continues all game. There's a reason why. Yeah. Yeah, they made Carnage fight Lucy, of all people, because their backstories were at least both fucked up. Also, I don't know why they fucking made the boss theme of this game sound like we're just gonna have a fucking hoedown, but it's all that I can think of whenever I hear it. Thankfully, that fucking attack that makes him invulnerable and spin, he has to be on the exact same horizontal plane as you. So you can dodge it by just slightly moving up or down because it's pretty specific. But it does make him basically fucking invulnerable unless you hit him while you're also invulnerable. Like, using your iframes, you can knock him out of it, but it doesn't last long, so you might as well just let him do it. Hate that he slides into that sometimes. Also, it is a very real possibility. Fuck. Like, yeah, because he could just go into any of those moves at any time, so, like, whatever. It's a very real possibility, and I've actually done this, where I got to the end of the game without using a single continue and burned every continue on just fighting this one Carnage fight. If he wants to be that much of a dick, he can be, and there's nothing you can do to stop him. Because he has two different moves that make him invulnerable to damage, and his little slidey stabby move is very hard to predict, because he can just go into it. And its range is far and away better than yours. But for some reason, I get really good at video games when I'm tired, according to what happened last time, so that's why I felt like doing Spider-Man. Also, I really do wish that this mechanic of being able to switch between Spider-Man and Venom at will was the whole game. I think that would have been so much cooler, is being able to switch between them on the fly while you're playing. Like, I love it. It's why this is one of the final boss fights of a Super Nintendo game that really sticks out to me. Because it feels so smooth and fluent. It's very responsive to being able to swap and use their iframes really competitively. I don't know. I definitely would love to see this done with that same system where you can just swap at will. Ow. You fucking cheesy bitch. Stop it. Quit being an asshole. It's so stupid. Like, I can't do that. My special attack hurts me. Ow. Oh, I don't like this. He's gonna slide in and hit me. Yep, he is. I was like, he's gonna fucking do it. He's gonna slide in and just fucking nail me with that axe. I knew it was coming. So close. Oh god, look at the damage. I just took so much damage from that. Yes! Now we've beaten the game. Oh god, that was hard. Unbreakable Duo. Complete the game with 3 or more continues remaining. The Avengers finally arrive in a Quinjet to take Carnage away. Be careful with this Joker. So when I first played this, I didn't have a clue this is what Vision was supposed to look like. Like, legitimately, no idea that's who this was. I'm assuming this is supposed to be, fucking Romanov here, but she doesn't have red hair, so I'm not sure, but, like, who else would this be? Ugh. Some monsters stay locked up forever, and their ghosts can't haunt you unless you let them, I hope. The end of Maximum Carnage. Or is it? I mean, they did make a sequel that was vastly inferior in every way. I'm not kidding. Separation Anxiety came out, and the only thing it brought to the table that was at all worth mentioning was you could play a 2-player. But everything was worse. The music was worse. The graphics were worse. Playing it was worse. It was less responsive. It was less fluent. Everything looked terrible. I don't know how they fucked it up so bad when they had such an amazing foundation for this one. Because, like, I love this game. And, like, it's not even that long of a game. Look at this. It's an hour in. We did this in 1 hour. It's not a long game by, like, any stretch. But I do love this game. It's one of the ones I like going back to revisit every now and then. Unfortunately, that didn't take as long as I thought it would, but that's fine. I can go have some food before bed. Yep, and that's Maximum Carnage. A very short romp, but still My favorite Spider-Man game. I'm sure that the newer Spider-Man games, like the ones that were for like PS4, PS5, I forget. The newer ones. I'm pretty sure those are better games overall, and I'm sure some people, like I've heard Spider-Man 2 for the GameCube was amazing. Like I'm sure other people have great Spider-Man games they like, but this is my favorite. It's so simple, but it's just a blast to play through. Plus, like, you can make the cops shoot each other, which is just funny as hell. Yeah. Plus, like, killer opening track. I don't care how silly the boss theme might sound sometimes, this fucking opening song is just great. Also, like, it does go to show you that, like, when not confined by, licensing, copyright, like, actors availability, things like that, and you can just stick a whole bunch of, like, characters in one product, it's really, really cool. Like, it's why, like, people made a big deal about, like, the Avengers movies, but less about the individual movies, you know? Because you get to see them all. I still don't know who the fuck Deathlock is. I've never heard of him before. Now, I want to end this on at least somewhat of an interesting note, because I'm gonna have to find it. But I actually remember coming across a ROM hack for this game that I'm gonna have to go and find. I think it was on, there's a YouTube channel called like Nintendo Hacks or Nintendo Long Play Hacks or something like that I saw it on. That adds a shit ton more characters to this game, and I believe also expands it. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I kinda wanna fucking play that. And I almost considered going to get it tonight and just playing it outright, but I was like, no, I think I'd rather play the original first and just feel nostalgic while I'm like half asleep and enjoying myself and things like that, you know? We can always go and play like the hack a different day if that's the case, if people have an interest in that. But yeah, I don't know, I love this game. I really do. I'm gonna quickly see if there's anyone I can do a raid raid on. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Melissa's not streaming for several more hours. No, sadly not. So I'm gonna call it there, guys. I'm gonna go have what remains of my dinner and then probably go to bed. Tomorrow, probably some more FE7. We are very close to the end. I think we're like 1 to 2 streams away from finishing FE7 if everything goes well. Tomorrow night, I know that Miranda is going to be joining Nefarious Nest for some more Tales of Symphonia, which is great. So we will definitely make sure that we show them some love there. And on Monday, we are going to be doing a couple stream. I believe the plan currently is some more Monster Prom, but that could change. We will see. It'll honestly come down to 1 or 2 things, but we should be doing that on Monday. And then on Tuesday, we're going to be doing more Baldur's Gate 3, as long as everything lines up properly. So lots of cool stuff coming down the pipeline. Very excited. Very happy for that. I get to see my sweetie in 2 days. I'm super excited for that. But you guys have been great. Except for possibly you, Rockman. I don't know 100% if that was a troll or not. But everyone else, you guys were great. Love you all. And as always, you may now switch off the stream safely.